treasure hunters can often spend hours searching to find nothing at all. But when a valuable find does come along, it can be incredibly exciting. That's exactly what happened to Brian Morton, who, after 10 years of metal detecting, stumbled across two rare Viking coins in County Down. Experts believe the coins, which are the first of their kind to be found in Northern Ireland, may have been taken during a Viking raid on a monastery at Magra. They have now been sent for independent valuation at the British Museum. A treasure inquest in Belfast heard the discovery of the Hiberno Manx silver coins was a first for Northern Ireland, with less than a handful found anywhere in Ireland during the past 4 decades. The coins were mainly circulated in the Isle of Man during the 11th century and are 93% silver. They were found under about 4 inches of mud about 5 feet apart. Some suggest they may have been dropped during a raid on a nearby monastery. The Viking raids often involved attacking monasteries and churches because they were treasure troves for the raiders. They would slaughter monks and steal their belongings. Vikings began their attacks on Ireland in around 800 AD, where they stayed until around 1169. When the Norman invasion happened, the coin discovery may reflect a more peaceful trading or strategic links between the Isle of Man and southeast Ulster. Robert Heslip, a former curator of coins at the Ulster Museum, said they were probably dropped by someone passing between two places rather than deliberately hidden. Mr. Heslip said, "I would think that it is more likely to be a loss given that they were separated. Also, 2 is an odd number. You generally find one or a hoard of these coins." Offering her congratulations, coroner Suzanne Anderson said she was happy to declare the discovery treasure. The coroner said, "I congratulate Mr. Morton and thank him for giving them over to the Ulster Museum." Mr. Morton, 43, did not immediately realize the significance of his discovery, but was convinced he had struck upon something special. The 2 coins were found on a farmland near Newcastle in County Down in May this year. "I didn't know what they were at the time," he said, "but through time I got to know they were 2 extremely rare Hibernian Manx coins. I was quite excited to say the least." Mr. Morton, a full-time curer from Munnamore who takes his metal detector out once a week, said he had not been searching for anything specific when he requested permission to scour the field. He told the court it was just a general place to go out. "I was looking for a wee bit of history and this popped out. I had never seen anything like it." The coins will now be sent to the British Museum for independent valuation and the money will be split between the finder and landowner. According to a recent study, there was a shortage of available girls in Scandinavia, so young Viking men joined raiding parties to become rich enough to entice one on their return. Writing in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior, researchers from Sweden's University of Uppsala and Canada's Simon Fraser University said many low-status men would have found it difficult to marry unless they were willing to engage in risky activities to improve their wealth and status. Dr. Greer Ramsey, from National Museums Northern Ireland, said, "We take coinage totally for granted, but prior to the Viking period in Ireland, there wasn't coinage and silver was the main form of currency. Different areas had their own styles of coins, so finding different coins from different areas gives you a measure of contact." The Hibernian Manx coins seem to have been circulated mainly in the Isle of Man and maybe in Scotland, but there have been no authenticated finds from Ireland. There are some Manx finds in collections, but that's what they are, collections. The significance is that these coins are really the first that we can say were found in Ireland. It is a measure of contact that people from the Isle of Man were traveling over.